Hi guys, welcome to the VKS YouTube channel. We're looking at some bats from the Gunnar range for 2026. We have the Psych. This is ongoing from last year. We've got the all-new Maxi. This is a bat with a low middle, lovely bat, carrying on from last year as well. We have the Verva, reintroduced for 2026. This was a very popular model a few years ago. We have the Noir, all new and never seen before. We have the Rival, and revised for 2025. We have the Diamond. This time round, it's got the traditional length 555 blade. This is the 2026 range from Gunnar. So in terms of the looks as you'd expect from Gunnar, you have the traditional GM graphic to the top. The Noir, as they did before, has got the all black color scheme. The Maxi, the blue and silver. The Diamond carries on in the same tradition with the Ben Stoke tattoos. The Rival is the one that really stands out. The Psych has been a bestseller for us. In 2025, we did very well with this bat. The Verva, again, with its low middle, very, very thick toe, again, was extremely popular. Just run you through here, just show you the overall angle of all of these bats. And now we'll run you through the specs and the intricate details of each one of them. So as these are the new models for 2026, we'll concentrate on the Noir, the Rival, the Maxi, and the revised Diamond. Just coming in to show you the graphics in a little bit more detail. This is the updated Diamond. This is the all-new Maxi. You've got the Rival. This particular one is a 909. And this particular Noir is the top of the range limited edition. And they're just showing it to you from further out so you can see all the graphics in their full glory. So just lining up all the bats from this angle here, hopefully you can see that the Diamond, the Noir, and the Rival have the standard 555 length blade, whereas the Maxi has a slightly shorter blade. This is something that's taken from the Psych and the Verva from last year. So the slightly shorter blade, but the overall length of the bat is exactly the same by making the handle 15 mil longer. Just see across here, and hopefully you can tell from here a slight difference in the blade length. So looking at the bats from this angle, hopefully you'll be able to see from the side profile exactly where the swell positions are on all of the bats and just how thick the edges are, as well as the toe as well. You'll see from the Maxi, which is the one at the top of your screen, a very low swell position, and that's thanks to the shorter blade. Just alters the balancing completely. Even though it's got a very low swell position, it picks up beautifully, very, very light. Some of the ones that we've had in have been absolutely stunning. Really, really nice bats. You can just see from here all the bats are fitted with a toe guard, and that's customary with all Gunnar bats. They're also fitted with the anti-scuff sheet, which helps to prolong the life of your bat, and it means you only need to oil them on the sides and the back. We still do recommend that they're fully knocked in. That is very important, although Gunnar do go through a very extensive knocking in process themselves. But from our perspective, you still need to give them some added knocking in. You can just see the quality of all of these bats, beautifully handcrafted using their DXM technology. We just come across here, we'll see the Maxi original in a little bit more detail. Just there. We'll come across and look at the Noir. That's a 90, sorry, it's a limited edition, top of the range. We've got Diamond original, and then we've got a Rival 909, a rather nice one as well. So with Gunnar, you can always expect the very best quality, great workmanship, and their after-sales service is fantastic. If there's ever an issue with their bats, they're very quick to respond. They take care of any repairs, replacements, very quickly, very efficiently, and they're always a pleasure to deal with. So something that's very often ignored, but is very, very important to batsmen, is the grip that's fitted on. So with the Rival, you've got the new Apex grip. You'll just see here, slightly, almost like a raised diamond sort of pattern right the way through. Gives you uh, a nice feel to it. Very, very grippy, very light as well. As for the Diamond, again, it's an all-new grip. They call it the Halo grip. Slightly ribbed in between. Again, excellent traction on this one. As far as the Noir and the Maxi are concerned, exactly the same. Sorry, the Noir and the Maxi are concerned. It's the same grip. This particular one is called the Fuse grip. Again, very, very light, slight pattern to it. Not as grippy as these two, I would say, but still has a very nice feel to it. And in terms of bat weight, adds a minimal amount onto the weight of the bat. The only difference being the color. You can see that the Maxi is in white and the Noir there in the all black design. So in terms of the shape and the profile, on the Rival, as I mentioned, it's got the 555 blade. You have a full profile. You have a nice steep spine as well. Thanks to the F2 face, you've got some thick edges here. And if we bring that just here, obviously with the toe guard fitted as standard, you can just see the profile. You've got a duckbill style toe just there. You can just see where you've got the full profile. There's no concaving on this model. A lovely shape to it. That should give you some good power as well. Next up, we've got the Maxi, and thanks to its shortened 540 blade, that gives you the dynamic sweet spot. Again, they've used the F2 face on this, and that's why you've got the nice thick edges you can just see. You've also got this very low swell position, and the toe extends down, and that gives you a lot of power, down at the toe. You've got some sweeping contours, gives it a nice imposing profile. You've got the power arc, the bow face, as well as a slight bow on the blade, as you do have with some Asian bats. Not quite a duckbill, but beautifully profiled. Really, really like this bat. Next up, we're looking at the Noir. Again, you've got the traditional 555 length blade. They've used the F5 4.5 press on this one, so slightly curved to the side of it. You've got a mid to low swell. This is basically an all-round bat. It will suit any type of player. Partially concaved at the back, and that helps with the balancing and the overall feel of the bat. Just see as I bring it along, I should show you the face shape profile as well. This is the Noir, and as I mentioned, it's got the traditional 555 length blade. Last up, we're looking at the Diamond. This has been revised for 2026. As I mentioned before, you've now got the traditional 555 length blade. Again, same as the Noir, they've used the f4.5 press on this one. So you've got the slightly curved edges on this one. You've got a flowing contoured spine. This one's got a mid swell position, which hopefully you can see from this angle here. Again, suited to all types of batsmen. The fact that it's got a 555 blade this year is something that I really like. Beautiful bat. Lovely shape to it. That's the Diamond. So by taking on this angle, hopefully you'll be able to see the slight variation in each one and why Gunnermore really think about the bats that they make, the way in which they make them, the design process. It's not just a matter of bringing new stickers out every year. There's a lot of designing that goes into each one, and each one is manufactured using their DXM technology. Here we've got the Maxi, as you can see, like I say, with the very low sweet spot on this one. Next up, we have the Rival, with more of a duckbill style toe. We've got the Noir, slightly concaved, slightly rounder toe to the bottom of it, and then the diamond here. And now looking at each one from more of a toe perspective, you've got the Maxi, you've got the Rival, the Noir, and then the diamond. So in terms of carrying out a ping test, if I can pick on the diamond first, just here. So you should get that dead sound here. That's when they press it nice and hard. Very, very sweet, and it actually extends quite a bit up the blade, and you get that nice consistent sound going right the way across as well. So that there is the diamond original, the first test, and now we'll do some tests on all the others. Next up, we've got the Maxi original. So this particular one, as you know, has got the slightly shorter, the 540 blade, and the F2 face, which gives it a flatter face, nice imposing profile, and also the lower sweet spot. So as we come down on that one, you can definitely feel it is great low down, but again, with all of these Gunnermore bats, even further up as well, it pings really, really well. I really like this one. It's got a lovely feel to it, pings beautifully. So that's the original, that's the Maxi original with the F2 face. Definitely like that one. Now we're looking at the Noir. So this particular one, again, it's got the 555 blade on it, slightly contoured to the back, but that helps to improve the balance and the overall pickup on this one. You've got the f4.5 face, slightly curved edges. Wow. But then again, this is the limited edition, so you would expect that, and it is absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful bat. Again, with something that's consistent with all of these Gunnermore bats is that they ping really well high up the blade as well. So if you mistime it and you're hitting a little bit higher, you'll still get that lovely sweet feeling. And again, that consistency comes right the way across. And the way I like to do the mallet test, I think, the softer you hit it, the more it tells you about the blade and the quality. And that's a beautiful bat. That's the Gunnermore limited edition. That's the Noir, again with the 4.5 face. So last up, we're looking at the Rival. You can just see here, this particular one, as we showed you before, it's got the full length blade again, the F2 face, which allows for thicker edges. We just do a ping test on this one. Again, very, very nice feel to it, and as you go up, nice feel as you go up, and that's where it sort of starts to feel harder, and then just from here, I show you from that angle, hopefully that tells you, and even as you come up here quite high up, you get a lovely sweet sound and that consistency as you go across the blade as well. So that's the 909 Rival, and that's our ping test done. So that's the range of bats from Gunnermore for the 2026 season. We have the Psych, we have the Maxi, the Noir, reintroduced. That was very popular a few years ago, I should say. We've got the all-new Rival. We have the Verva, which carries on from last year. And we've got the revised Diamond with the 555 blade. Now, all of these are available in a variety of different grades, such as the original. That's one step down from the top. You've got the 606, great value for money bat. You have the 909, a grade 1 bat, one of the best priced grade 1 bats on the market. Top of the range, that's the limited edition. Extremely popular, that's a signature grade 2 for less than £200. Brilliant value for money, sells very well. and you've also got the original there as well. That's one step down from the limited edition. So that's your range for 2026. Thanks for watching. This has been vks.com. If you need any more information, by all means, give us a shout. Always happy to help. Thank you so much for watching.